Edric, what's up, man? Check this thing out. So these swings weren't that far apart, to be honest with you. I didn't get early on, but if we just look at the difference here between these two setups, I mean, it's slightly different angle, but still, look where the head position is. See the Nike logo versus where it's pointing here. Okay, so shoulders are on this bottom one, which would be the before pointing more open or to the left. Now these are more square, pointing more down the line. That's huge. And then the head pointing more, where's my arrow? There we go. More this way versus your head kind of tilted, like we were talking about and working on that tilt. And I still did that on the backswing, but just look how much better this setup looks from the get go. Like if you were just look at these, like which one looks like you're going to hit it better? The top one, without a doubt. So let's go into the swing. So we'll watch right from the get-go. What we were working on was this shift move. So see if I can link them together. So we'll go, sorry, a little off. Okay, we'll unlink. Let's go back to when the hands get to that line. Let's go about right here. Okay, look what's happened up here. And then look what's happened here. Look where your head is moved to. So let's link them back action and just rewatch that first move here. Okay, so I still want to see more of that separation, but I like how now you're starting to get this lower body involved. So how you're doing it up here in this top one is better. You're shifting more of this upper body going here, and then now you're kind of tilted in this orientation here. What I'm looking for is for you to move the whole thing left and the orientation to stay more here. A little more vertical instead of tilting away from the target. Don't want to do that a whole bunch, especially with the iron. Okay. Now if we keep going here, boom. Now look how much more of this dynamic move we were talking about adding in. So can you kind of see what I'm looking at with this head action? So it already looks better, but see now where you've gone with the torso. See how it's going more this way. If we could tilt it more in this, so a lot of what that's going to be is this. And I wish I could do a curvy line. Squiggly. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, it would be more thoracic extension of the spine and probably a little bit of lumbar, which is also, yeah, we can get into that later. But essentially, that's going to be loading that right hip a little bit differently. But this is a great place to start. I mean, already cool to see that loading here. So then let's go into transition. Now you're getting way more dynamic. And see how early they were synced up? Look how you've already gotten to the ball on this top one. You're swinging, you're literally swinging faster. Okay, now let's go to impact. Look at that impact position. Shoulders, eye, head down at the ball. This one a little out in front, this lower, and then opened up with the chest. If you can see where your chest is pointed here, versus like this one's more down the line and releasing the club and extending the arms down and through there. It's nice. It's nice. I'm gonna do these. Yeah, it's clean. But definite improvements already, and seeing that contact was way cleaner. The more you do that stuff we were talking about, the better. Oh, hey, see, look at this position right here. We weren't even talking about doing this, but interesting how this is one of those byproducts. This is one of those byproducts. Look at this right leg versus here. This would be a good sign that you're hanging down and back. So look where, not bad. But you're definitely, like, if you were to measure this right hip, it's higher here. This right leg's more extended. You're pushing off of it. I mean, this bottom picture just looks like eventually your back's gonna hurt. I mean, this top picture video. I mean, just look in a position and call it a picture, but I mean, you look like an athlete up there, and you were sending a couple of them. So like the more of those those short game bump and run, the more practice swings you do, the better. Gosh, can I get rid of this? The better. And then, working through those fundamentals, going through that checklist I sent you. And look at this finish here. Way better, dude. Man, that looks awesome. That was great work for an hour in a dual lesson. So keep it up. Now the real work starts. Go practice it and rep it out. All right, man. I'll talk to you soon.